Hello everyone. In this lecture, we'll see a problem based on analytic function and its derivative. A problem is show that f of z is equal to z raised to n, where n is positive integer and is analytic, and hence find its derivative. The solution. So the given function is f of z is equal to z raised to n. So here, I want to substitute z as a complex number. So I will take what here, put z is equal to r into e raised to I theta. So I will take a polar form. So therefore left hand side is u plus iv as usual. So z. So in place of z we are going to replace what here, r into e raised to I theta. It is r into e raised to I theta and raised to n as it is. Or this can be written as, so we'll separate it, r raised to n into e raised to I theta whole raised to n. Or this also can be written as r raised to n into e raised to I n theta. So e raised to I theta in raised to n can be written as e raised to I n theta. Now just observe, be careful here. So u plus iv is equal to this r raised to n as it is. E raised to I n theta, we need to write a complex number for this. So e raised to ix form. So x is nothing but n theta here. So it is nothing but cos of n theta plus I times sine n theta. So this expansion of e raised to I n theta is cos of n theta plus I times sine n theta. So this is very important. So once we get, so I will separate it, that is u plus iv is equal to, multiply this r raised to n. So r raised to n into cos of n theta plus I times r raised to n into sine of n theta. So you can see here real part and this is imaginary part. So therefore u is nothing but r raised to n into cos of n theta and v is nothing but r raised to n into sine of n theta. So we got the u value and v value. So once we get u and v, we need to go for differentiation. So on differentiating, u and v with respect to r and theta partially. So we'll go for first partial derivative with respect to r. So u r is equal to, if you differentiate partially with respect to r, cos of n theta is a constant. So derivative of r raised to n is n r raised to n minus 1. Similarly vr, so derivative of v with respect to r is keep sine of n theta as it is. So derivative of r raised to n is n into r raised to n minus 1. So we got partial derivatives of u and v with respect to r. Now we'll go for with respect to theta. So therefore it will be u theta is equal to, at that time, r raised to n as it is, which is constant. So cos of n theta with respect to theta is minus sine n theta into n. Okay, you multiply n also here. And similarly v theta is equal to, so keep r raised to n as it is. So differentiation of sine n theta will be what here, cos of n theta into n, that n will write here. And you can observe here, so if you simplify this, so this r raised to n minus 1 can be written as what here, r raised to n divided by r. Okay, so which is nothing but which satisfies the CR equation of the first condition, and this too will satisfy the CR equation for second. So here above satisfy the CR equation, u r is equal to 1 upon r into v theta and VR is equal to 1 upon R into U theta. It will satisfy the CR equation, which implies f of z is equal to z raised to n is analytic function. If it is analytic function, so we can go for its derivative. To find its derivative, we have to use f dash of z is equal to e raised to minus I theta into ur plus I times VR. So this you have to remember, and we need to apply here. So e raised to minus I theta into ur, what we got? Ur we got it as what here? N into r raised to n minus 1 into cos n theta. N into r raised to n minus 1 into cos of n theta plus I times VR value. So VR value what we got? We have to take it, that is n into r raised to n minus 1 into sine of n theta. Now, so once we got this substitution, so we need to think of what here? Simplifying now. So here e raised to minus I theta and among these two terms n is common and r raised to n minus 1 is common. So I will take that one. So n is common, r raised to n minus 1 is also common. So left part inside is cos of n theta plus I times sine of n theta. So which is nothing but, I will write this before, n r raised to n minus 1 into e raised to minus I theta. So this bracket cos n theta plus I times sine n theta is nothing but, it is a complex number, that is e raised to I n theta. It is e raised to I n theta. So we have two bases, that is e same basis. So we can easily add the powers, that is n r raised to n minus 1. So bases are same. E raised to, we can add the power minus I theta plus I times n theta. So which is nothing but n into r raised to n minus 1. So this will be e raised to, so here what we can do here, so we can take I theta common. We can take I theta common. So what we are going to left here? N minus 1 inside. So which is nothing but, again on simplification, you can see here on simplification again. So n r raised to n minus 1 e raised to I theta into e raised to n minus 1. I can separate like that again. So here you can see that for this and this, so powers are same, then we can multiply for what here? Basis, that is n into r into e or else just I will rewrite this one as this e raised to I theta into n minus 1. I will rewrite it as e raised to I theta whole raised to n minus 1. Then this r raised to n minus 1 and e to the power I theta raised to n minus 1. So powers are same. So we can write this one as n into r into e raised to I theta whole raised to n minus 1, or which is nothing but n r into e raised to I theta is nothing but z raised to n minus 1. So this is nothing but, finally I can say that f dash of z is equal to n into z raised to n minus 1 is nothing but a required derivative of the given function f of z is equal to z raised to n using analytic function under the condition of CR equation. So in this way we need to find a derivative as well as we'll test the analytic functions here.